Welcome everybody to Welcome everybody to DeStefano's Disney. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Nicole.
And today we have the question of all ages. Is rope drop worth it? But before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about our trip. And we're going to tell you how you can support us.
Yeah.
If you want to support us on Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, DeStefano's Disney. It goes a long way. The Patreon really helps us out to buy the snacks that we experience at the Festival of the Arts, which we're going to be talking a little bit about. And just YouTube, we're like 90 subscribers away from 500.
Yeah.
Make sure you share it with a friend. It goes a long way.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we ate this time at the Festival of the Arts.
Was the Patreon.
With Patreon.
Yeah. And once we get the YouTube achievements, let's call them.
What is it, 500?
It's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, which is a lot. And we're only at like 400 watch hours. So we have a lot to go, but we have a lot of content coming soon. Last week, you saw our Festival of the Arts vlog.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, the Flying Fish review. I still think about that
so
steak.
Good.
And next weekend, Creator's Corner debuts
Quincy.
with Quincy from All Ears. We are so excited to have Quincy on. She is someone who inspired us, probably one of our favorite Disney content creators out there, and a book of knowledge. So much knowledge she has on the parks, but I'm going to dig deeper into her content creating aspects because content creating is tough. If you want to hear me talk more, I just did a show, Beyond the Castle.
Oh, yeah.
That drops Monday, and I'm super excited. We just talked about everything. We talked about my background in content creating and
How it started. What do you...
Yeah, the whole wrestling thing,
Yeah.
everything. We went through how many years I've been doing it all. But let's talk about Festival of the Arts.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I loved it. I mean, I liked the food.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite festival food.
No.
But
it was
thought...
my favorite festival, not my favorite festival food.
Right. Like, it was beautiful, the food, but I think Food and Wine's my favorite festival food.
I thought Holidays was better.
No, I like
Food-wise.
Food and Wine Festival better.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. Nothing's better than that the Hawaii.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yes, but as long as they keep my
That
limoncello
porchetta, that was
on-
Food and Wine.
They keep my limoncello on the thing.
Yeah, but
on
I
the
liked
menu.
it best when we had it at Food and Wine, when it was
It was
slushy.
frozen.
Yeah.
It was a slushy. And it melted in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, everything in Disney melts in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but what an amazing like display, like the decor, like
It was definitely
the theming is perfect.
Yeah, that was the most decorated festival that we've seen to date. Food and Wine had nothing really.
Yeah.
Festival of the Holidays did. Like, each pavilion had their like holiday, their Santa and everything that they did in their countries.
La Befana.
Yeah, like
La Befana.
no, but I mean, I think Festival of the Arts, like, it's just the prettiest so far. But I know
And the stage show was awesome. That dude was vibing out. And
I know Flower and Garden's going to
he
be
did that drawing in like
amazing.
45 minutes while dancing,
Yeah.
blasting music. It was just such a good vibe. It was such positive vibes at the Festival of the Arts. And we got to actually meet the artist who drew my picture, which will be hanging up
Yeah, he
next
got
week,
it signed by him, yeah.
Which his prints are on Shop Disney, and we were going to buy them before.
They are?
Yes. That was the Walt one I was going to buy, like at Christmas time.
Oh my
That's the
God.
artist.
He's like a celebrity.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was super cool, too. But what an absolutely fun time. And
We loved it. We do love art, though.
we love art,
know?
but what we also love is the adult trip. We did a lot of content, right? A lot of in-park content.
Yeah.
But at nights, we were hanging out all the
But
lounges.
we went to the lounges. We did the adult things.
Had
which
some drinks.
I love.
We
Like,
ate at Topolino's bar on a whim. Just like, hey, what do you want for dinner? Hey, why don't we go see if we could sit at the bar at Topolino's and have
yeah.
the rigatoni? And
Right.
we did, and it was...
But, like, I love Disney for what it is, like the magic. But that's honestly what I love most. Like, the
Yes.
nightlife and how it comes alive and the vibes
Yeah,
are the best.
that was magical. Just-
Like, it's not like a kid thing, you know?
It's not all just for kids. Like, there's
Right.
plenty to do in Disney that doesn't involve children. Like, we love having our children there, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But there's plenty to do with
Right.
with adults. Like, we went out to lounges, the Dahlia Lounge, right?
Dahlia Lounge? Yeah.
First off, Coronado Springs, and you guys will see the review.
Just
That is a deluxe hotel. I don't give a...
I don't care what you
I don't
say.
care what anyone says. That was a deluxe hotel.
Yeah.
Like-
totally underrated. Well, I don't know if it's underrated because a lot of people love it.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. We were in the casitas. There's water fountains outside.
It is very beautiful. It's definitely adult oriented though.
I don't know. That pool was pretty cool, and I went down
think
the water
kids
slide.
Would like it, yeah.
I did. I was the adult that went down the water slide.
Yeah, the food amenities that you get at Coronado are as if you're at a deluxe.
There's bars. There's restaurants.
The only thing that is not is bus. That's it.
Yeah, it's a bus, but who cares?
Right.
I don't care about that. Saratoga's a bus. And
if you're in a rush, get an Uber.
I think it's more deluxe in Saratoga. I will say that.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
I will say that. It felt very upscale.
Yeah, just the food court alone.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought it was definitely moderate pricing for deluxe amenities.
Yeah, we say a lot in that review.
We say that a lot, yeah.
And that review will be coming out. And if you want to get that review early, Patreon.com.
And that was like a last minute booking. I called and they were like, "Oh, you can get this pass holder discount for here." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah, let's
we tried to get it for the whole time, but we couldn't.
Yeah, we tried to even switch
busy.
when we were there. We walked in and 2 hours into it, we're like, let's see if they have any rooms available.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Because it was unbelievable. It was gorgeous.
Yeah. We definitely spent money, but...
Yeah, and our next week's show, we're going to break down, did we beat the Disney dining plan? Because what we spent versus what we were quoted.
Right.
Plus, we went to some dinners that count as 2 sit-downs. Mm-hmm. So we're going to actually map it all out, do the math, and tell you if we beat the Disney dining plan. But I will tell you, there's some underrated restaurants. Toledo is very underrated.
So very underrated.
You cannot...
The rooftop,
It's a rooftop. 2 of us ate for under $100.
And the pricing is so cheap.
Yeah, under
we ate for $80
yeah.
for steak and...
And if we didn't have our pass holder discount, it would have been $90, right?
Right.
But $80 in Disney for a steak and what did you get?
Right, the
sea
Disney
bass?
prices... I got sea bass, I think.
Yeah, you got some fish.
Some fish.
Yeah.
Or snapper?
No. It was either sea bass or something else. Mahi. I don't know. It was something
I forget.
Like
I was drunk.
Yeah.
Not drunk.
Yeah, you were.
I was just buzzed.
Yeah. We had
a nice time.
We had a nice time. We had a couple of wines at the Dahlia.
I just don't have a tolerance.
Dahlia Lounge?
Dahlia Lounge.
We
ate an appetizer there.
I go Pitbull and just say Dahlia.
No, there was the nicest vibe. So.
Oh my gosh!
But see, even Steakhouse 27, go to their drinks,
71?
have drink. Steakhouse, what did I say?
27.
71. Go there and have drinks at their lounge.
Somehow it lost 50 points along the way.
I don't know, but Disney does lounges nice. Yeah, for real. They do.
The lounges were great, and that's a whole side of Disney we've never experienced before that we really.
I want to go to Trader Sam's one time. I don't know if we'll be able to go because we have the kids when we're at Poly.
Yeah, but we go back in August, and August, our plan is to do 2 food and wine because there's more booths. There's 20 booths.
And it's hot, so you really don't have a lot of stamina.
So we'll do 2 food and wines, but we'll do
more.
We're
on the Skyliner Resort.
We'll do more restaurant reviews.
Yeah, we're definitely on Topolino's again.
Yeah, it's
my favorite.
We're going to probably do a new Topolino's review.
Yeah.
Because the first one, it was our first vlogs.
Oh, right. That was not... Well, it was, yeah.
It was good, but
It was good, but we kind of wanted to just enjoy it because we had...
Never done it.
Yeah.
And now we've done it twice, and now we can...
And this is a good pro tip. We went in, we didn't have seats. We didn't have a reservation.
She tries to listen to the hostess. One thing about
Disney,
the
people at work
they're so nice, but they don't... They're just going to make you
Anthony's
wait.
definitely aggressive. You can go and do the walk-up wait list.
First come, first serve
at the bar. Right. And she's like, "Oh, the bar's full right now."
But Anthony, we can text you.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine. Get me on the text list." Anthony goes and walks
and finds a seat.
And he's like, "Yeah, I found 2. Come on."
Right by the window.
Right. It was beautiful. So, yeah.
Yeah. So don't delay me. I'm hungry and I want a drink. I want my captain. I want my wine.
But there is options you can do, like bar seating, walk-up wait list. Yeah. That was full. That was closed. The walk-up wait list.
Yeah, bar seating. I guess they meant the tables near the bar.
But we've been so lucky. Chef Arts, when it's just us 2, can't do that when you have kids.
You have to sit at the bar as adults. You can't be under 18 sitting at the bar.
Right. But, we get into really hard to get places.
Yeah.
Just bar seating.
Yeah, exactly. That's my tip is if they say something, just look for yourself.
Yeah.
I think we got so much more accomplished by just looking for ourselves.
We had things planned, like our content that we wanted to do, which we got done. But then I feel like at night we just
we scrapped some.
Let loose and just...
We scrapped the All-Stars Resort because we did not sleep because the room next to us was...
It was very loud.
So loud.
And we were just not...
And then we were just like, whatever, we're awake. I'm like, I don't feel like shooting today. Let's just go have a great day. We got on Magic Kingdom, and we're going to get into that because we rope dropped Magic Kingdom, and this is the whole theme of the episode of what we accomplished with rope dropping. We're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of rope dropping. But first, let's get a word from Magical Alerts. Do you need help getting a Disney dining or experience reservation? If so, you need to set up a Magical Alert. Magical Alerts is a service that searches available dining experience reservations 24/7 and automatically sends you a text once a reservation is available. They are super quick and you just click the link in the text to go to the Disney site and reserve your spot. Try them out today at magicalalerts.com. Use the promo code DS2024 when you sign up and you'll get one free alert added to your account. Rope dropping. You might ask yourself, if you've never been to Disney, what's rope dropping? Nicole, what's rope dropping?
Terms. Okay. These are Disney terms.
We went over it a couple episodes ago.
Rope drop. When you stay at a Disney resort, you get early access 30 minutes before the park opens. So Magic Kingdom had opened 8 o'clock the day we were there.
8:30.
No, we got in. Oh, 8:30.
They let us in at 8. They let you in at 8. You can take pictures in front of the castle, and then you go to the lands. And
so
the
then
lands
the park
still
opens
have
at
the rope.
No, the park opened at 9.
The park opened at 9.
Right. So then they'll let you in at 8. You can go on Main Street, drink coffee, take pictures, but you're honestly running to the rope.
Yeah.
You're not running. Don't run.
They actually have it blocked off. So, like, if you go to the land that you want to go to, it's blocked.
Only Fantasyland is Tomorrowland, Adventureland, and
Liberty Square.
Frontierland are not open yet.
Because we went through Liberty Square to get the Haunted Mansion, but that's not here or there.
Right. Okay. So you get in 30 minutes before. Yes. So you're standing at a rope for a half hour waiting for it. Though the cast members will...
Packed. It gets packed. It gets crowded.
But listen, we had no plan of even doing this.
No.
I got up and I was like, I was exhausted, but I just started getting ready because we get up early anyway.
Yeah.
So we hopped on the bus and we're like, wow, we're going to make it. Like, and we thought we were going to be like in the back.
We thought we were going to be in the back, and we were probably like.
And this was a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Like field hockey, cheerleading, lots of things. Like the parks were sold out that whole weekend.
They were.
So, I mean, we couldn't ride anything the days before.
We rode Pirates.
That was it.
And Everest.
Right. All the wait times were nuts. And we're like, we're not going to do that. What's the point?
But like when we woke up, it was a little overcast.
Our flight had got delayed till 9
o'clock, and we were like, you know what? Like,
we're not sitting at the airport.
I'm not sitting at the airport. We're not doing content.
We have
today.
the pass. Let's go into the park.
Let's go into the park. So we get there, and the first thing is we're standing there for 25 minutes, which is good. Like,
it's fine. You can
use
go to the bathroom, get food,
fill your water up, whatever. Get your coffee, right? And then we're sitting there.
You're right near Cheshire Cafe.
Yeah.
So right near the teacups.
They lift the rope, and then it's like it is overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. But it's like that too after the fireworks.
Yes.
Holy God.
Oh my gosh. But like, so they kind of file you out.
They filter you in, and there's scooters, there's strollers.
And I wish they would find a way to have like different lanes, because I felt so bad for the people pushing strollers and the people that were in scooters. Like people were just like,
because people are rude. Like, we're all trying to get to the same place. Stop running.
Yeah.
Like, don't trample a baby over or a mother because they're trying to get it.
Dwarfs Mine Train.
Right. Like, we get it. We're all trying to do the same thing, but don't be that person.
Yeah, it was a little.
It is annoying.
It was a little.
We don't get annoyed because we had no kids. We were like breezing by.
We got how many hours?
Right. But if I had my kid, and I'd be like, dude.
So rope drop. So we rope dropped. And we went straight.
And we rope drop Snow White this time. Usually we beeline to Peter Pan.
Because it's less of a wait.
Right. But I hadn't rode Snow White in like
3 years.
I think longer, 4 or 5 years.
So we rope dropped Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Everybody who was in there was going for it.
So we waited 20 minutes?
Yeah, but you've never seen the queue before, because usually we do the baby swap. So we got to hang out in the queue. It was maybe 15 minutes.
Right.
But during that time,
that's where everybody went.
It was pouring rain. It was at that point, it was downpouring.
And then
outside.
stopped by the time we got off.
Yeah. So we do Snow White. So that takes us from 8:30. We get in line. We're done that ride by 8:48, 8:50.
Yeah.
Then we start walking over, and as we're walking over, they have already dropped the rope. We get in line for Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. That was a walk-on.
10-minute wait.
Basically a walk-on.
10-minute wait, I would say. After Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder, walk on.
That was a walk on.
Walked right on to Big Thunder, right? So now it's like 9.
What was the posted wait time for Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion's posted wait time when we got up there was 25 minutes.
Okay, we waited like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Because 15 minutes.
But then when we got out of it, it was 55 minutes because the park had officially opened.
We walked on Big Thunder.
We walked right on Big Thunder. And then when we got off that, it was 25 minutes.
Right.
And then we experienced something we've never experienced before, and I've never seen in a park. Jungle Cruise said 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
We walked on.
We walked on Jungle Cruise.
We didn't even wait in line. Literally, the boat was empty. We walked right on
and that
the
was
boat.
our first time on Jungle Cruise.
And it was so cool.
It was so cute.
Yeah, I really like Jungle Cruise. It was really cool. The
I give it
was
for those
funny.
skippers, for real. Like, to do all that talking.
It was fun, too.
And, yeah.
They keep you engaged. I was laughing. You know, the animatronics are older. They're not the best, but it's still funny when the hippos pop up and out of the water and stuff like that. Really fun. But we did 4. Like, that's 4
That's heavy hitters by what time? 10 o'clock, done.
10 o'clock, and then we walked over to Ariel, and Ariel was like a 20-minute wait.
We waited longer.
Longer for Ariel than any other ride.
Yeah, which was crazy to me. I mean, it's a good, cute ride, but like, I don't know why it has such a big wait. I guess because
it never has a big wait.
I don't know. It breakdowns a lot. It broke
down the day before. So
no, but every time I'm on it, it's always breaking down.
It always stopped. It did stop again. Yeah, it did stop again. But so
like,
that, with the rope dropping, you get to experience the stuff.
Yes, it's like high energy. You're like trying to get to things. You don't know if you're going to get on it. But listen, Genie Plus and Lightning Lane, you are essentially paying $30 per person for maybe riding a ride.
Maybe.
You don't even know if you're getting on it.
And for us, we got on it very quickly, swiftly, and by 10 o'clock, I mean, the only thing we didn't go on really that I really wanted to go on was Space Mountain. Mm-hmm. And Pirates was down. So let's remember that, because we could have got on probably Pirates by 10:30 and did 5 of like the biggest rides.
Right.
But Pirates was down all day that day. Mm-hmm. Like, I went on the app when we were at Epcot hanging out with Danny from Park Hoppers and Kim. And I looked at the app, and it still
was down.
Mm-hmm. So it was pretty much down that whole day.
We didn't do Tron. I told our daughter we didn't do it.
We promised
that launch, dude. I can't wait. 60 mile per hour.
We're gonna have so much fun doing that. We didn't do Guardians at Epcot, but rope dropping is just not at Magic Kingdom.
Every park,
like Epcot, you rope drop, and you know, we had successful stories with that. By, you know, it opened at, I think, 8.
Yeah.
We got on Ratatouille. Ratatouille was like a 25, 30-minute wait, because when you don't stay at a Skyliner, you
go in the back entrance.
You're in the back entrance.
It's horrible.
If you're on a Skyliner resort,
you
are right near France.
So those people make it there way before you. So.
But still, 20 minutes for Ratatouille is not bad.
Right. So that's why we're so pro rope drop, though.
We went to Frozen Ever After.
Right.
And then we got Guardians. We did 3 rides by 10 o'clock.
We were in Epcot. Here's a good example. Someone's like, I paid $30 a day just to get on a Guardians and all. No, not Guardians. Ratatouille and Frozen. She couldn't get on either.
Nope.
All of them were sold out.
It was crowded.
She couldn't get either, though. She was out over $100. Yeah.
And that's
rope
crazy.
drop, and you're going to get on these rides.
Rope drop, and it's
sometimes they're down. I mean, come on, these are like huge rides. Like, there's going to be maintenance. Do you rather want to ride a ride that's good to go, or you want to ride a ride that's going to break down?
And what I was thinking too is, like, you were there early, so even if you wait at Ratatouille for 30 minutes and the park opens at 8:30 and you're there at 8, you have still done a ride by the time the park technically opens. Like, I've never waited in a rope drop line more than 35 minutes. Ever.
No, me either.
Ever.
No.
And we do it. We are avid rope droppers.
Right. And this is why, though. We got 4 heavy hitters done in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half, everything done. And if we did that with our kids, we would have chilled the rest of the day.
Yep.
Like, and not worried.
Like, and that's what we try to do, though.
That's what we do.
Yeah, like, we try to get there early all the time.
Right.
We're going to talk a little bit about disadvantages, because there is some disadvantages, especially if you're on vacation. But we are very pro rope drop, because I just feel, you know, it saves you the money on the Genie Plus.
That you maybe might ride a ride.
You're staying at a Disney resort.
Take advantage.
The perks that you get at a Disney resort is you get in the park early. Now,
and kids have more stamina in the morning than they do it at night.
Yes.
Like,
but we're early risers. So for us, we like to wake up, and it gives us something to do right away. We wake up, we shower.
But like, we don't eat the big breakfast, you know? We just have something in the room, a granola bar, and go. And then we'll eat after.
This time, what did we do? What
did we eat?
I forget what we ate. We didn't go to Gaston's. I wanted to.
We waited for a hot dog.
We waited for a
till
hot
11,
dog.
which
we waited till 11 to eat.
With the kids, we would have snacks and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, we ate a bag of chips on the way out, but we waited for a Friar's Nook hot dog, which was definitely worth it.
Oh, they're good.
Friar's Nook is definitely better than Casey's. I hate to say it, because I love Casey's, but Friar's Nook hot dog, mac and cheese on top, hit different. But rope dropping is just it's very stressful, though, when you have kids, because it is a lot of 100 people getting in one spot at a time.
I mean, they have these huge strollers. Like, I always bring the umbrella, the little one, but like, they're huge strollers, huge scooters. Like it's anything but relaxing.
Yeah.
It's stressful. But like, it definitely is worth it.
10 minutes of the only stressful time is walking to that first ride.
Right.
It is 10 minutes of stress to get on Snow White or Peter Pan, because before, when we didn't do Snow White, we went Peter Pan, Haunted Mansion, Splash Big Thunder, all before 10.
Right. We've always been avid rope droppers.
Rope droppers. But after this short break, we'll tell you about the disadvantages for you if you're not an early riser.
Right.
Or if you want a character breakfast. We'll talk about it right after this break. Now, there are some tiny issues with rope drop. Disney World has a lot of stuff you want to do, a lot of priorities for you and your family to do if you're just traveling to Disney World, not like us every year.
Right.
If it's a couple years between your trips, or you're taking, this is your trip, this is your big Disney trip, you're probably never going to do it again. You're going to want to do character breakfasts.
Right.
The problem with that is rope dropping and character breakfast.
Can't do both.
You cannot do both.
Nope.
So what would your suggestion be for the people who do the breakfasts?
Well, I mean, I think you usually only do a couple, though. You're not doing them every day. I think it's fine for people that want to do the breakfasts. I think if you do a big breakfast, try the
royal table and no.
Do it the next day though. Like try rope drop. I think rope drop is more for people that don't want to get up early and get into the parks early.
What? Like for rope drop?
Yeah, people that sleep in. They don't want to do it. That's who it's harder for.
If you are sleepers, like our friend Steve, who's part of our Patreon, which you should join.
A lot of people don't want to get up early on their
because you're on vacation.
Right.
And it's a lot of late nights at Disney.
Right.
A lot of late nights. You're there.
I don't know how we have the stamina, honestly, though.
Yeah.
Like we had late nights and then we were up.
Yeah, the one we didn't even get home till like 11:30, 12.
Right, and that's late for us.
And that's but we were also up at 6 a.m., showered by 6:30, and what are we doing today?
Right. So I think if you want to do character breakfasts, do them.
Yes.
But maybe do them closer to the park.
Do them closer to the park, or another suggestion is maybe...
Or make them later.
Rope drop, hit a couple rides, and have a reservation
at
10:30.
Right. Shoot over to Ohana and go.
The last breakfast.
Chef Mickey.
Kind of book the last breakfast you can.
Because they take at least an hour and a half, 2 hours for these character meals.
But that's also an advantage to people in the park and the people that are going to breakfast, because there's not as many people in one place.
Right.
So the character breakfasts, it kind of alleviates the crowd a little bit.
Right. And it's part of the Disney experience.
It's part of the experience. So that's what I'm saying. And, if you're not a early riser,
people are like, I'm on vacation. I'm not setting my alarm. I don't want to get up. Well, then I hate to tell you though,
hang out at the pool.
But I hate to tell you though, 7:00 though, you have to be on your phone anyway
to get
virtual cues for things. Like Disney is not a place where you're going and sleeping.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The locals can, because they can get in the afternoon, whatever.
Well, yeah, they can get up, do it, and then stack them and then go in.
I will say,
it's just not a relaxing vacation.
For the people who don't rope drop, I feel like Genie Plus is kind of designated for them.
Right, but I feel like with Genie Plus, how flawed it is, you're not getting you're getting a maybe getting on the ride. Yeah.
If it's a one-day thing, we've never used Disney Plus, and we will vlog ourselves in Magic Kingdom during Easter break using Genie Plus.
Right, but I'm nervous because I'm not sure if we're going to get all the rides. Universal, you have a set price.
Yep.
You pay $100 and something, but you're getting on the rides.
Yeah.
Here, it's spring break week. Yep. We're going to be buying these Lightning Lanes and Genie Pluses. What if we're not getting on rides?
Yeah.
And we're just wasting money.
Guaranteed. Lightning Lane gives you a callback.
Not if they don't show up.
Yeah.
No, they could not show up.
But I'm talking about the pre-purchased Lightning Lane, Rise. I spend $15 at 7 a.m. I'm definitely getting on it because it tells me to come back between 10 and 11.
Right. But for me personally, I just hate spending so much on top of what I've already spent. Mm-hmm. That's why I like to rope drop.
But
utilize what you can get before the park opens without having to spend another $100 on top of what you paid.
But with rope drops, you're going to miss experiences, and those experiences are part of the magic, right? Do you want to ride this ride? It depends how many days you're going for, too.
Character dinner.
Character dinner is not the same as character breakfast.
Well, they don't have dinner.
Character breakfast is amazing.
And do one on your trip. Go to Topolino's.
Yeah, but you want to meet different characters.
Yeah. I get it.
We've done more than one on a trip,
I know.
so you can't.
It's true. It's true. I mean, Christ, we started going to Rainforest Cafe on our first ones. What? the places we used to eat at. What?
Yeah, the Italian place in Disney Springs where the meatball looked like, oh gosh,
it was just
looked like Wawa.
But why are you going to rainforest in Disney? Like
because we were amateurs and we didn't listen to podcasts. So thank you guys for listening and take our advice. But but people who like to sleep in,
but some kids too are hard to get moving in the morning.
And you gotta take into account that there's different situations for different people. Yeah. Some people do not wake up before 9:30.
Like our nephew, he sleeps.
They don't rope drop.
Yeah, no. And he stays up late though.
Yeah,
but he wants to sleep. He does not want to get out of bed.
Exactly. And
our girls are like,
kids
okay,
are up at 5:30. It's just different.
You have
different
to do
strokes for different folks.
Whatever suits your family best is what you're gonna do.
In terms of saving money, rope drop's the way to go.
Yeah, if you can save a little bit of money on Disney,
but if you don't care about rides, do not rope drop. Right. It is pointless to rope drop if you're not a ride goer.
Well, here's the thing.
The only good thing about rope dropping, if you're not a ride goer, is like the photographers aren't out yet. They're not out until the park opens. Yeah. But you get that whole empty Main Street almost at 8 o'clock. And you can take pictures and with your phones because there's no photographers out there yet usually. But that's the beauty in rope dropping if you're not going on rides. But besides that, there's no point to rope drop if you're not going on a ride.
Yeah, no, none. Zero.
Like if your favorite rides aren't one of the big 5 or 6.
Yeah, like if you like People Mover, if Carousel of Progress.
If you do not like Avatar and you like Everest, don't rope drop Animal Kingdom.
Right.
It's pointless. Mm-hmm. Like the only good thing is the animals are out early, but the safari never has a huge line.
Right.
Everest never has a huge line.
Never.
In Epcot, Ratatouille, you'll get an hour and 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. But he also breaks down a lot.
But Frozen, you need to rope drop that ride.
Yeah.
You need to rope drop that ride.
It is a really good ride, though.
It is a good ride, but it's also always a 105-minute wait. But every time we're there.
I know. Rope drop it.
Rope drop it. So if you're a ride person, rope drop. If you're a chill person, don't. But
if you're a chill person, go on a Disney cruise.
Go
relax.
Which we're looking at right now.
But for real, though, if you want a relaxing Disney vacation,
don't rope drop.
Cruise.
Yeah, no. Some people we say that, but we hang out and just look at the castle and don't go on rides.
Oh yeah, but we like the vibes,
Yeah. Well,
some people don't like to get up and go all the time,
Yeah, and it's especially crazy for us because we're like, we got to shoot this.
Well, we are tired by the end of the day. But we rope drop. We take the midday break. We don't go all day.
You have to take.
We can't do rope drop to park close.
We
were like that for a while.
We rope dropped. We actually left, went to Epcot, hung out with friends, got a bread pudding, left at 2:30, went to Disney Springs, got Gideon's because that was a 45-minute wait.
Yeah,
and then went to the airport.
Yeah,
but that's what we do. Is there's always something in the middle of our day.
Always.
Like even Epcot when we were at Festival of the Arts, we were there for a while. We were there till 3:30, 4 o'clock.
And I feel like though the weather this time permitted us to. Like I feel like when we go in August, it's too hot. Like we're gonna want to be in the pool, like relaxing because you can't push yourself. I mean, we did this.
And if you're a pool person, don't rope drop. Enjoy the weather in the pool and then hit the rides at night. There's going to be
the park's cooler at night. Go in at night,
yeah.
And the parks are so beautiful at night.
There's benefits to both.
Like I'm mad we didn't get to see Epcot at night.
I know. We went to Topolino's.
We went to Topolino's, right?
And had way too much wine to even go back to Epcot.
I know.
Financially, though, to me, I think that rope dropping will save you a butt ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, you will save a lot of money. But
it's not for everybody.
It will drain your energy. Rope dropping is exhausting. You're standing in line, and people you're standing in line for 30 minutes to go stand in line. Yeah, but now I don't have to wait. Now I can ride Snow White, right? Because, I'm waiting in line 30 minutes before they drop the rope so I can go wait 20 minutes at Snow White. What's the difference between that? Well, Snow White goes up to 165 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you're waiting, but at the same time, you're waiting in Magic Kingdom. You're waiting at Disney World. To me, I could just sit there and look around.
Right, but then there are people that rope drop, then they get mad because they're like, Disney, do better because a ride's down. They can't control that. That's not their fault.
Yeah.
If you're going to rope drop, pack your patient pants and just be happy that you're there. And
Snow White is rarely ever down.
She never is.
Peter Pan is never
down.
So,
but Haunted Mansion, not really. Pirates is always down. Yeah.
It's Pirates.
Thunder sometimes. Splash was always sometimes.
I've never seen Ariel down. Like, usually it gets stuck. Like, we got stuck for 5 minutes.
Was she down?
She was down.
Oh, yeah, you said she
first
was
day.
down. Oh, yeah.
The day before, when we just went and got the cinnamon buns and vibed out, Ariel was down that whole time we were at the park. And, I mean, it's not a huge ride, but still, Little Mermaid's back in popularity because the live action just came out last year. And, Little Mermaid's the Little Mermaid. Everyone loves Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So, our suggestion is rope drop. If it's not for you, we suggest you just try it. Just
try.
Give it a try. Rope drop to me is definitely worth it. 100%. You're going to ride rides. You're going to save money. And what's better than enjoying saving money at Disney World?
But map it out.
Nothing.
Like, have an idea where you want to go.
Yes.
Like, everything's not open in the park.
Yep.
So only 2 lands are.
You got a game plan.
You got a game plan. You have to plan.
Go in with a plan. We knew we were going Dwarfs, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder because they're all right there.
I mean, Anthony kept saying,
not know Jungle Cruise.
We didn't know Jungle Cruise. Anthony's
we walked
like,
by Pirates because Pirates was down. I was like, Jungle Cruise has 15 minutes. I was like, by the time we get there, it's going to be 35, but let's do it. We walked right on.
Yeah.
So it's going to save
I mean,
money
that's 4 heavy hitters where we would have stood in line
for about 4 hours combined. A little bit more. And we were done in an hour and a half. If you rope drop, you could make Magic Kingdom a half-day park. That sounds crazy, but you could be out of there by 2 o'clock if you rope drop properly. So our suggestion is to rope drop. And we want to thank you guys for all the support. I hope you're enjoying all the new content. We are so excited for next weekend. Quincy from All Ears, Creators Corner debuts. There will be a podcast next weekend as well. And then next weekend after that, vlogs come back out.
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and make sure you share it with a friend. If you want to support us monetarily, please do at patreon.com/DeStefano's It is in the bio. Make sure you click it. For $3, you can support us and help us keep growing as a brand. This has been super fun. We want to thank you guys so much for your continued support, and we will see you next week with the interview and a new podcast. Peace.